Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 19 of Lots of Giants. Last episode, went back to the desert again, killed some Volt Goats, got some Volt Goat horns, so I can get some logs to get some poop get some logs to get some poop, to get some logs to make some buckets of poop. I have to fertilize my crops. Also, I think there's a problem. I'm pretty sure this still works in winter, but I think it also has something to do with the temperature. I'm gonna go back to base anyway and fertilize my crops. If for some strange reason the fertilizing, it doesn't work in winter, because again, this is only DST, it's making me doubt myself, but if it doesn't work in winter, I may, on the first day of spring, when that hits, after we get through winter and the first day of spring's here, I may fertilize all the crops real quick and just make a shitload of powder cakes, but I am going back to base now instead of getting more of that cactus flesh down there and getting more poop, because I really just want to fertilize as many of these crops as I can here, and we'll go from that point. So let's get our asses back to base, drop all this crap off. Still haven't had to use the beefalo hat, thankfully, but once night hits, I'm fairly certain I will need to use the beefalo hat, because it's gonna get cold. Like I just said, there's the 5 degrees, and you know what? If I wear it now, I'll at least maintain the 4 degrees for a little bit. She looks so goofy with a beefalo hat. Oh, poor goat. Poor goats. 5-second rule. Well, I mean, I can make a whole bunch of new ham bats, can't I? I got a ridiculous amount of food. If nothing else, I can make fresh honey ham this time around, and I can let it rot. So fresh honey ham's cool, but letting it rot's also cool. That's more crop shit. I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is... I can either go through and cycle out all of the crops, like one by one, just fertilize them all, or I can do like one harvest it with like buckets of poop. But I'm about to commit a lot of time to fertilizing my crops. But I want to get home, and I want to get home now and get this done with, just in case something silly happens. I could also go gather fireflies here in the night, but I would rather focus on my main goal. It's very independent, it's very independent and loves garbage. Me too. I knew that already. Anything else? I'm fairly certain everything in my inventory I've examined. Am I really hungry enough? Maybe I haven't examined that. Pass an afternoon catching butterflies. No, you're gonna pass the night catching these dudes, though. At least one of them, because that lantern's really poopy. Okay, let's get home. Let's get home. All of these crops are ready. However, I need to drop shit off. Hang on to this. So I can hear you, poop. I can hear you. Hang on to this. Hang on to that. There you go. All of that jazz. World temp is friggin' plummeting. Oh, did it ever just plummet? But it is time to harvest all these crops. I think it's like if it's below 0 or something, some shenanigans, which is below 0 now, of course. It should warm up the next day, but I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I think farms after a while eventually need you to they require you to fertilize them to get them to work again. And for a second there, I'm like, maybe that explains the bug that we have with that one farm. But I've tried to fertilize it before, and that's when it crashes. So I don't know what to tell you about that farm. It's just forsaken. It's forsaken. The farm's just, it's done. Here you go, spacebar. No, spacebar, please. Spacebar, please. I guess, oh, shut up, Walani. Damn it, Walani, you're at 0 degrees. Calm down. I get it, you're all about, warm weather and whatnot, but come on. I have stuff I'm trying to do here. Get toasty. Get a little toasty. Get a few degrees toasty. That's a few degrees enough. You're keeping the beefalo hat on while you're out and about. I figured to get yourself some fireflies here. We are in the deciduous after all. We should have a few. Back down to 5 degrees so we get cold. That was expected. There you go. There's a good group. Come on. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Sweet crispy light. Come on. 69 lantern. 69 lantern. Charlie. Shh, Charlie. Shh. It's okay. 3 more. I don't believe I'll be able to find them in time. There's one. Yep. And there is winter. Okay. Oh, I see you there, but I can't spacebar you because shipwreck compatibility. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Anyway, I'm going back to the crops, and it is time to fertilize as many as I can and get as much corn as possible, and we'll go from there. I don't have the weather pane yet. It's going to have to wait until I fertilize these crops. For now, the world temp will still go up a little bit, but not a lot and not for long. I just want to ensure that this still works, is all I'm truly concerned about. 40. I will turn all of it into seeds because I will be fertilizing all of it here in a second. This meat, I barely have any room. Grass twigs, all that can wait. It's not going to do anything anymore. You can spawn some gold in. Buckets of poop. Now, I do have some logs to work with. Let's do this. The weather pane I can make right now. And I can at least free up some inventory with it. So I'll need you. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. I can't carry any more back. Inventory's so full. Weather pane. Oh, I need the gears. Derp. Here you go. A single piece of rot. The gears were in that chest too. Shit! Shit! All this stuff needs done. All this stuff needs done so fast. Okay. And coming weather pane. Weather pane. Yay. Get myself some sanity gears. You know what? You can just stay here. Buckets of Duke. Do I have bone shards? I do not. Take 20 and just start making as many of these as I can. All the buckets of poop. Goodbye poop in my inventory. But I have more here. Boy, do I ever have more right here. And what do I need? More bone shards. So bone shards are my lacking thing. I would have liked to have gotten some while I was there, but I can only do so much with so little time. Bone shard. I thought I had one in my inventory. Oh, I guess I don't. Okay then. You. I have to get the feathers out. So let's do this. Feathers. Boom. We'll get the gear. And the Duke. There we go. Next, another weather pane. Awesome. Grab an inventory slot. Cool beans. Okay, so the Dookie. Can combine one of these stacks. Another stack. That's all I've got. That's all she wrote. And it's time for a bunch of seeds. Like, a lot of seeds. This is a lot of seeds. But I want every seed that I can get, because I'll sit there and I'll fertilize, and we'll go from there. And if I can't do it in winter, if it doesn't work, then we'll just do it in spring. Like at the end, like the very, very end of the run. I'll just spend some time fertilizing everything real fast with the poop that I have, which isn't too much. And I can whip that all up into powder cakes and just work with what I've got. And then I can go spend some time chopping some trees down. But now that I think about it, I don't really need to chop trees down. Unless I have that many more bone shards down there. Which I should have a fair amount. I did kill quite a few hellmounds on my own, and then D-Fly definitely helped with that, but I don't know how many bone shards there are. It's like 2 or 3 or something like that bone shards per, I believe, hellmound. So there's a handful. There's enough for a couple more buckets of poop. And even though maybe I can't make buckets of poop every time, at least I have manure, because manure is still good. It's just it's not as efficient. It's still fine. It'll get the job done. But I would definitely prefer one thing over the other. World temp is definitely plummeting. I am starting to get cold. We have that stupid transitionary rain, which I am not a fan of. I have made that very clear in the past. That transitionary rain is the worst. So what we'll do, I think, is go through here. Crashing like a sick wave. Calm down, Walani. Plant all of these bad boys. We'll start fertilizing some things, making sure they work. If they don't, at least the crops just stay in here. And that's good enough. Being wet is not helping my temp. Not at all. Also really hungry. Honey ham, I'll get you here in a second. I will get you here in but a moment. You know what? I'll get you here now. Okay, let's favorite inventory slot so I can pick up corn. And use this poop. Should be, I think, 2. Yeah, I think it's 2. They're annoying to click on, that's for sure. So it's still working, but I don't know if it's related to temp or season changes. Either way, I'll get as much as just fertilized up as I can. And it doesn't matter, because once I make the powder cake, we have the powder cake forever. The powder cake lasts like 1,800 or 18,000 days or something absurd. So there's enough time to keep some powder cake in the icebox. It's not going to be in the icebox. It's going to be in a chest. That's all there is to it. Oh, I do have another bucket. Cool. Here you go. And that one we don't fertilize. That one causes bad things. That one's that's the no-no. We just ignore that one. No. Torch. I don't need you. I am capable of using a lantern now. All these buckets of crap. Oh, there's the bone shards. Oh, I can make more. only make a couple more, but it's some. Some nonetheless. There you go. And the corn seeds go bye-bye. Oh, I didn't fertilize this stuff. Let's do that. Temperature, my temp is an actual issue. That's because I'm cold. Now we harvest things. And we just cycle this all out. And here very, very shortly, I will actually be crafting these into powder cakes. Now remember, honey production's going to end up being maybe an issue. Maybe. I'm pretty sure I've got enough honey, but it's winter. Honey's no longer going to be produced as fast. We'll still get the occasional, like, oddball honey, but it's not going to be produced that quickly. And finally, it stopped raining, so I'll start drying off, which is good. -1, 3 degrees. My temp is definitely going to start going down here. I'd like to finish harvesting these before I stop to warm up. I'll pull out a warm thermal, get my internal up quite a bit, and we'll go from there. But for now, let's just keep harvesting. Okay, 1 degree. This is where we start getting cold. Logs. I have no logs in... Oh, no, I do have logs. They were just over here. Nice timing. Very nice timing. The other panes, I'll drop you on the ground just for now. Thermal, it's in the ice box, wasn't it? Yeah, both thermals were in the ice box. They don't need to be in an ice box. That's just not good for them. Not with what's going on. Okay. Get that internal up quite a bit. Top my own logs off. I don't really need even thermals in my inventory. So long as I'm warm, I'm still doing what I need to do. Okay. Any extra logs that I can carry? I thought I picked up more poop than that. I'll make a few more buckets of poop with the bone shards we've got. Here we go. Rip my log supply. Absolutely. But hello, buckets of poop. I would love to go get some fireflies with that, but priorities. Okay. Did I harvest all of this? I think I did. It's time to plant them. Yes, time to plant them. Well, it's a good thing I have all of these seeds. I can plant a couple of these. Just a few. Just a few. Only a few. It's not like Walani's been working real hard or anything like this entire time. Nice. Very, very nice. Lantern. No. Don't need you there. No, I do not. Don't want to kill you during the day. So it's -1. Let me find out here. I want to find out if I can still fertilize these things when it's below freezing in-game. Does this still work? It does. So there is no rush. We're still fine. It was something I was worried about because stupid DST shenanigans. But we're absolutely fine. It's still a rush to get the shit fertilized, and I don't think it's going to grow naturally throughout winter. So fertilizing is definitely a must. But I want to get the shit done. Yes, I do. Fertilize all of these things, and I want to see how much I have at the end of this before I convert them all over to seeds again and we cycle them out once more. I only have so many more buckets of poop, though. That's the problem. That is a real... Oh, okay. Okay, it said I can't do that. I thought I wasted a use there. Thought I clicked a few times too fast. Nope, we're good. That's a lot of corn. That's so much corn. Hello, powder cake. Hello, Twinkies. My name is Walani. Prepare your butt, for I am about to have tons and tons of Twinkies. And combine that stack would be an absolutely smart decision. What did she say about corn? Aw, shucks. I didn't even examine corn after all this time. That's foolish of me. I should grow some corn of my own with these. I could grow some corn of my own with these. Funny she has that examine. Yet she always complains, like, when I examine seeds and farms, that she doesn't want to do any kind of manual labor. But here she is, like, I'll grow some corn with this. I almost feel like that's supposed to be Wilson's examine. Like, some generic examine. Isn't tailored to, you know, her shenanigans. I might be wrong on that. I could be wrong. What's she say about fireflies? My glowy little pocket pals. Yeah, I didn't examine those either. Well, this is the last little batch of seeds that I have to plant. So let's do that before I have to convert them. There you go, 24. We have 25 total, so I'm going to need to cycle a couple out here again. Buckets of poop. I have 1 on me and a couple back there to use. Little temp's holding out. I'm still doing okay in terms of temp. Let's just stay busy. Busy, 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 busy. Busy Walani. I definitely think this is like the busiest I've been in a run. And I've always had goals, but like... I don't know. I feel like her goal's just been a little excessive because it's very time constrained. There's a lot of time constraints on this one. Okay. And that'll get rid of the 3 remaining seeds and get them planted back down. Honey ham, before you go stale, get in my belly. One more use is inefficient. Let's not use it just yet. Just yet. No, don't eat the seed, you Nimrod. That just ruins all your hard work. I hate how it's an instant eat animation. So I have 55 right now, but I still have to make it into seeds. And hey, we have a full moon tonight. The were pigs, I have nothing to really feed them though. I have some petals. I guess I can give them my cactus flesh. And there are these berries. So there's pigs up north. We can do this. We can get some more poop. So remember, even if I can't make out a bucket of poop, poop is still good itself. I think manure, because I believe the buckets of poop still have the same fertilization value as poop. I think it's just 2 manure, 2 poop to each one, like to each corn. Just the buckets of poop extend the life of it. That dumb turkey. So the Pengull spawning. That's good, because that's ice. That's excellent filler. Doesn't really help me in any capacity for my farms, but food's food. Turkey. I had to put him out of his and my misery. What the fuck was it doing? I don't understand. Like, it had free reign to go where it needed. What was it stuck on? It was just sitting there making as much noise as it could possibly make the entire time. Oh my god. That's a dumb turkey. That's a really dumb turkey. Okay, I got some rot there. That's cool. That's stuff we can use to fertilize. I think this thermal might be, yeah, slightly warmer. Night's upon us. Buckets of poop here in a bit. Starting some honey ham is a good call. Let's do that. So, 1 of each of these. I could use ice, I think, in the honey ham recipe. I think I can, anyway. But yeah, let's make some relatively fresh honey ham. That's gonna be 4. Seems good enough, and I'll eat you. Alright, I have to cycle this stuff out. Yep. So as much as we may have created, we still have to cycle it out. And there's a fair bit of poop there. There's no immediate rush, so I will definitely go to the desert, and I will get some bone shards, and we'll make more buckets of poop. I won't use that manure, that poop that's there. I definitely want to convert that up, or scale it up. And there's 40, 42, and there's all the rot to work with. So I will give him all of this corn back. So everything we get here is another crop. Let's keep going. Make more. Make more. Oh, this is so good. I was still mad that I ate one of those seeds, though, because that's purely a waste. That's just all my effort just gone right there. All the time spent nurturing that single crop and fertilizing that single crop just to ultimately consume the single seed. Yuck. It's night. I gotta go, but I gotta pick these up. I don't feel like letting anything eat them. I don't know if anything can eat them. I think if you click, you can pick things up quicker. Okay. Come on, come on. I'm like spacebar clicking, because I think it's slightly faster. As long as you do it correctly. If you fuck up, it's a waste of time. But I have enough time. Honey ham, you can stay here. I want you in my inventory, yes, but you can stay here. I have slightly different priorities. No, I don't need to store this. Yes, I do. Extra inventory space, just in case. So the berries, the cactus flesh, and the petals. Who is up here? Probus, are you still alive? It was Probus, right? Yes, I should be killing Mactusk right now, but I have other goals. Yes, I do. I will go kill Mac here in a bit. But I wanted to focus this down. They might not even be out. That sucks. I thought because maybe they weren't loaded. Oh, yeah. I figured because they weren't loaded that they'd be out and active. Now, there's 2 of them eating here. This is going to go really, really quickly. And I accidentally just picked all that up. They will aggro to me as soon as that's done. Okay, go to the berries. Leave me alone. What are your names? Corey and Probus. Same ones? Berries 10, 8, 6, 4. Okay, they're going to aggro here. And I will freeze here a bit. Not going to worry about it. We'll face roll of damage with honey ham. Just kill them. It's free resources. Here's one, and don't eat your friend's food. Cool. Do I have a torch on me? Alas, I do not. I would have burnt down a tree. Again, for realsies, we'll face roll the damage. Honey Ham will be fine. How much is here? Shh, shh. So loud. I'm not gonna run all the way back. I guess I will just burn this tree. This might take out the Cocoon little swamps, little hut there, but that's okay. Sorry, Cocoon. If you burn, you're just collateral. She's roasting the meat stick. She's cooking up some food here. That's what this is. Okay, close enough. We're nice and warm. I have 42. I have 82 seeds. Now remember, seeds are not what we're after. We need to get these planted and we need to get them growing again. So I don't want the seeds. Seeds aren't powder cake. No, and I don't want to wait for them to grow. So I don't believe I will cycle out the next batch. I will fertilize them, but I don't think I will like convert them all into seeds. Why can I not plant? Oh, those ones are already done. I couldn't see they're the babby stage. Okay, seeds back in the icebox, and we will fertilize all of them. I think we'll go kill Mac first, and then we'll make a... Shut up, Moosey! We'll make a run over to... What's her name? The desert, and get the bone shards that are left in this world. Now, again, bone shards are kind of finite, within reason, so I can only do so much. Now, I have all this poop. That should be enough to cycle out all these crops, I think. But, like, I've got to be careful. What I don't want to have happen is I get to the end of the run, it's spring, and I have seeds that are left over. I want them all to be corn. Even if it means I don't have, like, as much as possible. As much... whatchamacallit as possible. Like, as much powder cake as physically possible. But at least I have something. Okay, we got to get warmed up. Moosey, you have to just, you know, do your thing. We'll get you later. I need to get toasty. Twigs... I should have enough twigs to make all the powder cake with that I have, because it's 2 times every corn that we're going to get. And then there's all the tumbleweeds if we desperately need it, and it is worth eating a honey ham. So I am just trying to warm up here a little bit. Fire's not even at full force. Let's change that. Full force. Come on. Now, do I still overheat with these 2? Nah, see, they nerfed it. If I put these in my backpack, I don't think it still works. Unless it works in winter, but it doesn't work in summer, because when I did them and they were cold, they weren't working the way they used to. If double thermal sun strats still work the way they always have, just not in summer. I don't know. I don't know if you noticed that I did. When I was in summer and I had 2 thermals and they were cold, they weren't getting me cold like they usually did, which threw me off. It threw me for a loop. Anyway, I don't have any more logs in here. I will have to chop some trees down. I do not have an axe on me, but I have one on the ground. Mac tusk. Yes, that's the sound that I like to hear. That sizzle. That sizzle is good news. Mac tusk, you deserve a fresh hambat. And with that being said, we're going over there with the trees. That'll be my logs. Okay. I think we're good to go. Sanity is in the shitter. But beyond that, we're good. We'll lose internal temp when we take our beefalo hat off. But let's go fight Mac tusk. Use the weather pane. Get as many logs as possible. And then I guess I drop them off. Then I go swing by and get my bone shards. I guess that'd be an okay decision. I have to get the bone shards. I have to make the buckets of poop. I don't want to use the manure, like the regular poop. I don't want to use that as a fuel or a fertilizer. It's a waste at that point. Here, go back in my inventory. You should continue to overheat me. So double thermal stone chests are still working in winter, but in summer they were acting strange. Maybe something changed with the patch? I don't know. I don't know. They keep tweaking the game and things change and it gets all confusing and whatnot. No, go up to 69. Yeah, they're 69. Come on, you're gonna go down? I put you back up to 69. I'll do it. There you go. There's 70 even. But anyway, guys, it is time to wrap it up here. Episode 19, lots of giants. We have 82, I think, seeds. That's a lot of powder cake. It's more than I thought I'd get. Again, I will fertilize it all, get all of it as corn, and then I'll make a decision based on the amount of fertilizer that I have left if I'm planting anything else and continuing to grow it. But I will kill Mac tusk. I will go destroy that forest quite a bit. Moosey's on the screen. She might disappear. I have to relog between now and then, so we may have to, knowing her broken mechanic anyway. No matter what I did, it wouldn't work in a perfect world. I may spawn in some mosslings like we always do because it's broken. But I will go down here, get my bone shards, swing back up here, and drop it off, and we'll see how many powder cakes we can make. That's the plan. But again, wrap it up here. Episode 19. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.